Welcome to Public Affairs. This is Evangeline Melone, who will be talking to you about Mindanao Blessings International. Hello, Benji. Welcome to Public Affairs. Tell us about your mission.
Mindanao Blessings International was founded in 1995 after my first visit to see my family in Osami City in Mindanao, Philippines. I was shocked at what I saw. And because of the devastation of the condition of the children that are running around the streets and begging for food, and some of them are sleeping on cardboard and alleyways at night in the marketplaces and public places, my heart was broken. And I knew that something has to be done for these children, so that when I arrived back in the U.S., I did something about it. That's why I founded the organization, and it's now called Mindanao Blessings International.
That's really wonderful. But first, before we proceed, tell us about your family in Mindanao.
I was raised in the small town of Jimenez. My father's name is Cristobal Garcia Tari, and my mother was Jovita Campos. They're both deceased now. But I have 4 sisters and 5 brothers.
What about your educational background? Did you do some studies in social work?
Not really. It was just like experience. My mother was always kind to the poor. She was always compassionate. She would give her last kilo of rice to some poor families that she knew would be needing some help. And I watched her, and that's how she influenced me, by being kind to the poor and being compassionate to the poor. From Jimenez, I wanted to be a nurse and go to study in Cebu or in Silliman, but my parents cannot afford. So I went to Misamis University and got a bachelor's in liberal arts, major in English.
And so in the United States, how did you start organizing your organization, Mindanao Blessings International?
After I arrived back from Osami City, I went to work. I talked to my friends, talked to my church, my pastors, relatives, families, and told them about what I saw in Osamis. And their hearts were touched, and they said, hey, if you want to do something about it, I'll help you.
So basically, what are the services that you offer through Mindanao Blessings?
It started out to just feeding the kids. I asked my mom at that time, she was still alive, and then my sister, who is getting married to a pastor, and asked both of them that if they would like to do the hands-on work there in helping the kids, getting them out of poverty, and also helping them just to get a meal so that they won't be begging on the streets. I said, I'll do the work of raising the funds in America. I'll do the work of raising the funds, and they do the work of like doing the children, feeding the children.
So how were the challenging experiences? Tell us about those difficult moments when you had to convince a prospective sponsor to help out.
It's a lot of people. Yeah, I did meet some challenges. A lot of people would say, oh yeah, there's a lot of hungry children here too. Yes, there are a lot of poor children here in the USA too. But I said, you don't know what poor is in the Philippines. I mean, being poor in the Philippines is like nothing compared to being poor in the USA.
So basically, a prospective sponsor or someone who would like to support regularly, what do they have to do and how much do they have to send?
Initially, they were just giving what they can because the sponsorship program was started only like 10 years later. So, but for 10 years, we were just feeding the kids. They all come from villages and barrios, and these are kids that would really enjoy having a good meal. It's the only nutritious and delicious meal that they could eat for a week.
I'm sure the ones who are viewing this interview with you are so touched that they would like to get in touch with your organization. How can they be of help, and where can they email or contact you?
If anybody has the heart or is eager to bless the children in the Philippines and help us with our organization, you can contact us by mail through P.O. Box 15884, Arlington, Virginia, zip code 22202, or you can check us online and just type Mindanao Blessings International.
Thank you so much, Evangeline Melone of Mindanao Blessings International.